Hello and welcome back to Paladone TV. You know what we do. We make gifts, gadgets, merchandise and collectibles for TV, film and computer games. And I think I need to start this video initially by apologizing for my manky elbows, which I sustained during Paladone Sports Day on Friday. So if you get any gross glimpses of those during the video, I do apologize, they're super gross. Now today we have two more additions to our excellent Paladone Icons range. Last week it was Harley Quinn and the Joker from Suicide Squad. And this week it's something a little bit more spooky. Gizmo and Stripe from Gremlins. These two are part of our new Warner Brothers horror range. And as you can see from the back of the pack, we also have a Pennywise icon light, which I'm sure we'll be showing you soon. But for today, it's these two that take center stage. And now I'm personally a massive fan of Gremlins. I grew up watching it pretty much every Christmas. And then when it wasn't Christmas, probably when it was Easter and in the middle of summer maybe, and just on a Tuesday, because I used to love that film and I watched it far too much. Now, obviously we've got the two main characters. Gizmo is in Mogwai form, of course, because he never turns into a gremlin. That would be horrifying. And Stripe is in his scary gremlin form. So let's take you through the box. We have a really simple, clean Gremlins box. We have the Gremlins logo here, which I'm sure people who've watched the film will be very familiar with. And we have Gizmo hanging out on the side here, standard silver foiling on the front, which is lovely. And on the back, we've got little shots of everything in the range, which, as I said before, includes Pennywise. And as you can see on the back of the pack, we have Horror Series 1, which means maybe Horror Series 2 is coming. Who knows? Nobody knows. We may know. Maybe we're not telling you, but you'll find out eventually. Gizmo! Look at him, he's super cute, just as he is in the film. You can see his big floppy but equally rigid ears, his lovely big eyes, his little cheeky grin, and his little toes. Look at the little toesy. And then on the button there, you can see the Gremlins logo. So strangely enough, caring for a Paladone icon light is quite similar to caring for a Mogwai. I would say the same rules apply. So rule number 1, do not expose to direct sunlight. Now obviously you can expose an icon light to direct sunlight, but if you do and then you try and turn it on, you're not going to see the lovely glow. You're not going to see it illuminating your room. So bright sunlight is kind of an icon's light's worst enemy. Rule number 2, do not expose to water. This is an important rule with electronic products. Obviously they're electronic, they use batteries. If you soak this in water, something very bad is going to happen. It's probably not going to work. In the same way that if you expose a Mogwai to water, it will multiply exponentially and create tons of other Mogwais. They've all got different personalities. Number 3, do not feed after midnight because it's a plastic light. It can't eat anyway. So if you fed it something, you'd just kind of be rubbing food on its face and it doesn't have an appetite because it's not live. So now we've had a look at Gizmo, let's get out his enemy, Mr. Stripe. He's not actually called Mr. Stripe. He doesn't have like credentials or anything like that or a passport. He's just a gremlin. Far less cute, far more terrifying. You can see all the lovely details that you know and love about Gremlins. You've got the stripes down his arm, which obviously he's called Stripe, and that's why he was named that way. He's got his awesome mohawk, makes him stand out from the rest. He's got those scary, vicious teeth, which he uses to, well, bite people a lot. And he's got those scary glowing red eyes, which we all know from the film. So as you can see, we've stayed very faithful to the original characters. They're great, they're cute, they're scary, they're everything you'd need from a Mogwai and a Gremlin. Now, should we turn them on and see them in all their glowy glory? So first of all, we got Gizmo. Oh, look at that! Very nice yellow golden glow. Look at his little belly glowing. So we'll turn on Stripe now. Much greener, much more ominous, a bit scarier. I think they look magnificent. So if you want to get your hands or your claws on these two suckers, then we'll put a link in the description. You can follow that and you can buy them directly from the Paladone website. If you want to see more from the Paladone Icons range, then we'll put a link down there too and you can check it out. It's huge, it's plentiful, it's glorious. If you haven't checked out the range already, then you're as bonkers as someone who would feed their Mogwai after midnight. So if you like the video, then hit the like button below. If you want to see more videos from Paladone TV, then hit subscribe. And if you want notifications for when Paladone posts more videos, then hit the little alarm bell down at the bottom and we'll send a little cute Mogwai in a box and it will sing to you until you realize that there's a video to watch. Aww.